Hey guys, so I decided to share this video because I know for a fact that I am not the only girl who has or has had something they are insecure about. Mine was my birthmark and I actually struggled with it pretty hardcore. So this video is basically my story of growing up with this birthmark and how I found my confidence. And I know most girls think they're alone whenever it comes to being insecure, and I just wanted to kind of offer a way for them to know they're not. There's also so much pep talk in this video. Actually be doing a video of how I stay motivated and how I condition my mind and stay so positive every single day. It's not easy, so I will definitely share how I do that in a future video. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Let's stay in contact. Also remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And please, please, please leave me some comments. I'd love to hear what you think. Enjoy.
So I just have a story about myself. Not many people know about me. I have a port wine stain birthmark on the entire left side of my face.
I try to get a good view of it, but the left side of my face, as you can see here, has my birthmark on it, and it stops at the front of my ear actually and goes behind it into my scalp and points down towards my collarbone.
Most people probably don't notice that because if you see me without makeup, it's because I'm at work or running around in the morning doing errands or something like that. So it's like people who don't really see me like in my natural state, they don't get to see my birthmark. So a lot of people don't know that I have it like at all. So I guess I'll just start from the beginning. Growing up, I was pointed at and laughed at. I'm just kidding. As a child, the first memory I have of my birthmark is my grandma telling me I was special and I was kissed by an angel and, sweet stuff like that. It was never anything wrong with it. And then I remember going to school. And kids as young as, 6, 7, going, "What's that on your face? Teacher, what's that on her face?" Or an adult going, "Oh, honey, what happened? What's on your face?" And from a very early age, I just expected people to be like, "What's on your face? You have something on your face." I always expected someone to confront me about it or say something about my face. So I became very insecure about the way that I looked. And it didn't help that I had bottle cap glasses and, terrible eyebrows. You don't know anything about that. Especially as a 90s kid, we had our middle school phases. We wasn't all Instagram baddies at 13. We had our little awkward stage. I just remember from a very early age, I was very uncomfortable with seeing people for the first time because just knew in my head that they would be like, "There's something on your face." And I just was conditioned that way. So I remember coming home from school like in 7th grade, and my friends were starting to get noticed by guys. There was tons of middle school dances and stuff like that. I remember being not asked ever. I had a lot of guy friends. They were cool with me. I just wasn't ever had crushes, nothing like that. And I just started to think about just what I looked like. I went to a predominantly white school, and I think that also played a toll because their hair wasn't like mine. Their eyes weren't like mine. Their skin wasn't like mine. At an early age, you don't notice that it's happening, but I realize now that had an impact on me and how I viewed myself. And it wasn't healthy, really. This is all in retrospect, by the way. In high school, I wasn't like, "Oh, I think that I want to," I'm just thinking back. And so just thanks for listening to me. Anyway, but I remember coming home from school and being like, "Mom, please, can you move up the age that I can start wearing makeup to school? Please." I think the age she wanted me to start wearing it was 15, 16, and I was 13. Please, Mom. Every time we'd go in Walmart, I'd drag her to the concealer aisle and be like, "Mom, can I buy concealer?" I didn't even care about any of the other stuff. I just wanted this covered up. I remember bargaining with her, writing out lists of things I would do in order for her to let me wear makeup at an early age. So I remember getting out of middle school and being 14 and going into 9th grade. All my friends were wearing makeup, crop tops even, and my mom's very conservative, none of that. I remember her being like, "Okay, Mick, you can wear concealer." And I was like, "Oh, thank you, Jesus." That's all I need. I need to cover up this. I was just like, once I get this covered up, I'll be fine. I won't have anything else I worry about my body. I'm good. I was like, everything else else is fine. Just this right here, and gotta go. So I just started wearing this, and then eventually it led to the mascara, the eyeliner, the purple eyeshadow, green eyeshadow, because, you know, we didn't have YouTube tutorials and shit to look at. I looked like probably a fucking candy store in middle school and high school wearing makeup, but, you know, we had to go through that phase. Like I said, I was wearing a full face. I never filled in my eyebrows, though, which is kind of unfortunate, but I did everything else that I could. And even though my birthmark was covered, the thing I was mainly worried about, I just started adding more and more to my face. I remember I had contacts at first, and it wasn't enough for me. I wanted colored contacts. I got purple, I got turquoise, I got hazel, I got like the lightest green, I got the darkest brown. I just wanted to change my eyes. I wanted to change my eye color. I wanted to just be pretty, you know, and that's really sad. It's a really sad thing. I focused so much on my insecurities and my imperfections and fixing what I thought needed fixed at the time. And I wasted so much time in high school thinking about how I could get rid of the one thing I hated, and it ended up snowballing into 1,000 things. Oh my god, my waist is so fat. Oh, my fingers are so stubby. Get those rippling abs. My face is too fat. I hate my nose. Just dumb shit that doesn't even matter. But it affects you. It affects how you treat people. It affects how you act. It affects how you feel about yourself. It affects everything in your life. I was at a point where people's words really hurt me. People I didn't even know. And if I was told or heard something someone said, it really bothered me and affected me. It really hurt me, and I really took an account of it. If someone mentioned something, I became completely insecure about it, like for the whole day. It doesn't help that I have anxiety. You worry about things that don't even matter, like extreme worry. It's like you're just like, this matters so much, like all the time, and it sucks. But in college, I did, like early college years, I went nowhere without makeup. I wore makeup everywhere. Like I could not leave the house. My friends would be like, you're so annoying, and I'm like, I don't care. I need to put makeup on. I need to cover this. At that time, I was also only wearing my hair to one side. If you've ever seen me, if I wear my hair in a braid, I wear it to this side. It's just a habit now, but it was on purpose then. Nothing was exactly right when I was focusing on how I looked on the outside. So in college, I remember a guy started to notice me in college. So you just kind of related to makeup, because I'm like, okay, now I have makeup on, guys like me, or whatever. Maybe it was a different area, aesthetic. All I cared about was, yeah, cool, I'm getting attention now, it's great. I remember meeting a guy in college, and we dated for a little, and he told me that my birthmark was cool. He's like, it's cool, like it's awesome. He's like, it's different, like I've never seen anyone have a birthmark like that, and it's right on your face, like it's awesome. And I'm like, what do you mean? It's like half my face. It's like, I hate it. And he's like, no, like it's cool, like own it. And I'm like, you know what, my grandma told me that all my life. I mean, up until she died, she was encouraging me. Right after she died, I guess I forgot that, and it was good to hear that from someone else. And I think from that point on is when I started not wearing makeup as much and just owning it. I was like, hey, this is cool. Like mid-college, I was like, good. I didn't even care anymore. But it took me years. You on the inside is so much more important than you on the outside. Not saying it doesn't hurt to look good. I love to look good, and we love makeup. We're effing girls. Like, it's all good. We love clothes and all that good stuff. I'm just saying you have to realize the importance of who you are on the inside and developing you on the inside. And then the better you feel on the inside, the more confidence you'll exude. Don't ever compare yourself to someone else. Don't ever do it. It is so destructive. It is so detrimental to the way you view yourself and the way you will act in life. If you feel good internally, everything will just fall into place. And I feel like I've gotten to the place where I just feel good inside. And it's nice. I like it. I feel like I wasted so much time focusing on one thing that I was insecure about that I couldn't piece out the things that were already so great about myself. I'm at a very good place in my life, and I just want to keep it moving forward, and I just wanted to share it. I thought it was a really fun story to just look back and think like how you felt then, and like 6 years later how you're like, why did I even care about that? I'm like, it's a birthmark on my face, like I can't do anything about it. The moral of this all is, you focus on your insecurities and you're trying to fix them. So you're creating problems for yourself to fix. And that may take years of things that you may have formulated in your mind that you don't like. People get eating disorders trying to fix their bodies. I think back of how many years I could have been perfecting the things that were already so great about myself. You waste so much time thinking about what's wrong, and we don't hardly ever think about what's right. And I think that's something to be said. I just felt like this was a great opener so you guys can see where I am coming from. If this can even help anyone who's younger and struggling with the way they feel about themselves or something they hate about themselves, listen, write a list about the things you love about yourself. Focus on them. Focus on each of those things. And those are the things that are actually going to take you somewhere in life. Your hopes, your goals, your dreams, your personality, your morals, standards. Focusing on the things on the outside is keeping you from developing you on the inside and the things that are actually important and the things that are going to lead you somewhere in life. There's something about you that you can find that you love and that you're special for. God made you the way you are for a reason, and we are created in His image. And for you to knock down the way you look is just, it really is sad to me. And I've been there, and that's why I sympathize. And if anyone would like to reach out to me and talk to me and tell me their stories, I would love to hear them. I genuinely find joy in seeing other people do well and saying anything I can to help other people feel good about themselves too. And I actually said nothing that I wrote down to say, but I hope you still understood what I was trying to get at. If you'd like to hear more from me, let me know. If not, you're still gonna anyway because I'm posting more videos. Like, subscribe, share, and thank you for watching. And if no one's told you today, you're freaking gorgeous.